causing a lot of problems. And while Dorian may not strike the U.S. mainland directly, as we've been talking about, of course, Chicagoans and everyone else trying to help on out. So we have from the U.S. Red Cross, Holly Baker here. Holly, thanks for coming on the show here this morning. We appreciate it. All right, so we got to ask, obviously, it's not hitting the mainland. At least that's not the forecast as of right now. But still, what are you guys doing to mobilize and get ready for this?
So we have been keeping a close eye on Dorian since he began, and we've mobilized nearly 2,000 volunteers from across the country and pre-positioned supplies up and down the East Coast to get ready for wherever this hurricane may strike or whatever areas it affects, including 12 volunteers right here from the Chicago and Northern Illinois region.
Oh, that's fantastic. So how else can people help? What kind of donations do you guys need?
So we know that people want to help out when they see this kind of destruction, when they see what hurricanes have done in the past. One of the best things that they can do right now, since we don't have a full, clear picture on what it's doing to the U.S. yet, is to make a financial gift. And that allows us to get the supplies there. It allows us to deploy volunteers, and it helps us to get people what they need right when they need it. So they can do that on redcross.org. You can text the word Dorian to 90999. That makes a $10 donation. And of course, you can also call 1-800-RED-CROSS.
And you can make sure when you donate that, because obviously American Red Cross is a huge organization, but you can make sure that it goes directly to this.
Absolutely.
Right?
If people want their money to go to a specific disaster, we make sure that that money goes to that.
Okay. And what kind of items are you guys collecting?
So right now, like I said, a financial gift really is the best way to make a difference to people impacted by hurricanes. But if people want to do something else, they can make a gift of donating their blood. You know, just because a hurricane strikes, people who are in the hospital still need blood. People who are being treated for cancer still need it. So if you're able to make a gift that way, that would be amazing as well.
Yeah, and it's fascinating with the blood donation thing. People think, oh, I'm in Chicago, this isn't going to impact what happens. But you guys are moving blood across the country at all times. So it's just important that you need to restock Chicago so that blood can be moved to areas where they need it most in emergencies.
Absolutely. We work with a national network to make sure that where it is needed most is where the blood goes. So if you donate here, your blood may stay here if it's needed here, or it may go to somebody in need across the country.
And also a lot of times when these disasters happen, we have some really brave people and really awesome Americans from around the country that like to go to where the disaster zone is. Is that something that's suggested by you guys?
If people want to go physically and help, we definitely recommend going with an organization, whether it's us or another group. So if you want to be somebody to go and help out, you know, you can still go online to redcross.org, apply to be one of our volunteers, get trained, and then you can be the person doing that.
And we're just at the start of hurricane season, unfortunately. I imagine you guys prepare for this in the off season, and you guys are probably ready for what could be an active season in the Atlantic.
It could be. The past few years have been very active, and that might be what we're getting used to, and we are ready to prepare for that if that's what's coming again.
I'm just so glad that people have a way to be able to give back. I think we all feel so powerless in these situations. American Red Cross, you guys do incredible work. Holly, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Really appreciate it. All right, to make a donation, visit redcross.org, or you can call 1-800-RED-CROSS or text Dorian to 909.